Okay, your calculator looks like this. Just a quick recap. Your sequence is this. 2, 8, 18, 32, 50, 72. Okay, so you know it's quadratic sequence already. Okay, go to menu. Okay, select the equation and function. Oh, this one next year you need to use again. This function very important. This app very important.
We need to use it next year.
You'll be using it, yeah, forever. Like you do MF, you use it also. Yeah. So this is like this is perhaps the most used app in this entire interface. Let me see what else we use. You will use it for stats as well. Okay. When you do the Sec 4 stats. Okay, and what else do you need? Boleo, that's it. It's just stats you use most of the time, and this one you use a lot of times. Okay, so go in here. Okay, right now you're only dealing with simultaneous equation. Later on, you'll learn quadratic equation, and we start doing MF. You do with polynomials, so you use the second one later. So now you're just using the first one. Okay. Again, now just remember the sequence first lah. So it's how many unknowns? Do you still remember?
3. It's always 3, right?
For quadratic 3. For linear 2. For linear is 2, but you don't need to know that. Okay, quadratic is 3. Okay, what's the code?
Is 1, 1.
1, 1, 1. Okay, your first term is 2, so put in 2. Okay. Then the next row, the code is 2, 1, 4, 2, 1, 8. Okay. Third row is 9, 3, 1, 18. Okay, then it's off. Okay, this is
X
your
equal to, that's an N, right?
That's your A. That's your A. So it's 2. So this is 2n squared. Okay, the rest is 0 lah. But you can go. So y is 0, so plus 0n. Okay, and c is 0. So your nth term is just 2n squared. Just like that. Okay, remember how to get this app because yeah, you keep using it. School teacher also teach hopefully when you reach sec 2, sec 3. I think sec 2 they will teach, but sec 3 they will better teach. Okay. This one, my teacher back then also never teach us. My classmates tell me. I don't know where they learn it from also. Okay.
So I know that Tn is equal to 2n squared.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I resume my share first. By the way, you can observe one. So all the patterns that come out for exams, hopefully a school exam different story, but if it comes out for your actual O levels, all the patterns you can observe easily one. Okay, so I'll show you how to observe in a while. Let me get it out again. Okay, so you know that this is quadratic, meaning you have something square one. Okay, then very quick observation, right, is if you divide all these numbers by 2, if you divide all these by 2, you'll get 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36.
God give such nice number, man.
It's nice number.
I mean, like in exam, would they give such nice number?
For school paper, I don't dare to say, because it depends on your school. If they want to test you on weird looking sequences or not. So that's why I teach you the calculator method. Yeah. Okay, but for your actual O level, they don't tend to come out complicated ones. Okay, so how do you observe this? So like I said, when I was taking my O level, I can observe most of the sequence. The calculator is maybe I do 10 questions, one, then need to use calculator. Yeah, but see, for this sequence, if you divide all the numbers by 2, right, you see all these numbers are perfect squares. 1, 4, 9, 16. Okay, so you can really quickly observe, right? So 2 is 2 times 1 square. 8 is 2 times 2 square. 18 is 2 times 3 squared. And 32 is 2 times 4 squared. Right. So from listing down a few of these examples, you can generalize your nth term. So your nth term is 2n squared. That's it. Okay. So either way, you can use your calculator. But the downside is not downside, like, you just need to remember the sequence of how to use your calculator. Okay. Then 2n squared equals this one. To find n, we divide by 2, then it is 156. Okay, then to find n, you square root both sides. So n is 14. 16. Okay, so this is the easy one. I'll jump to the back where things get a little bit more interesting. Right, the front part is just one, you need to study the pattern. You make sure you are able to identify the patterns, and then like just generate the formula. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, let's move on. Okay, I would say, right. Oh, this one. Okay, this one I need to go through a bit. This one got formula. Okay, find the value of each of the following sums. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, we call this a sum of an arithmetic sequence. Sum of arithmetic sequence. Okay, and you have probably learned this in primary school. You know the rainbow method. The first term you pair with the last term. Remember that one? Yeah, it's the same thing here. But here got formula. Okay, the formula is this. The sum is n over 2 plus first term, a times first term plus last term. Okay, or if you don't know what the last term is, we use this formula. Okay, this one you will see in A level. And this is not that common, so I'll just briefly run through and just help you revise the stuff you learned in primary school. Okay, so just a quick recap. If you want to find the sum 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, right? Use this formula. So there are 40 terms here because there are 40 numbers. So 40 divided by 2 times 1 plus 40. That's it.
Can you just like use your calculator? You still won't be 0, right?
What do you mean B0?
Like you can just use calculator, but there will be like 0 mark, right?
Depends on the question. If it's like 1 mark, then don't need working. If it's anything more than 1 mark, then you need to show your working. Yeah. Anyway, it's a bit dumb to use your calculator. Like, for example, part D, you want to key until 303 man. Right. If they ask until 1,000, 2,000, 30,000, you want to use calculator? Of course not. Okay. Yeah, let's move on. Okay, part E is also the same thing. So yeah, I really don't want to go through this because it's not that common. Okay, but the sum, okay, the formula is what? N over 2 first term plus last term. Okay, the tricky part for this is you have to deduce how many numbers are there. So between 51 and 100, how many numbers are there?
Is it 49?
No, that's the tough part. Okay, so to find the number of terms, Okay, I learned this in maths competition, but you can also learn this. You can take this minus this plus 1.
This one 50.
Because if you say 49, right? Because you took 100 minus 51, you get 49. But you have to, when you do that, you don't count the first number. So you need to add back the first number. So it's 100 minus 51 plus 1. It's actually 50 numbers. It's like between 1 and 20, right? Between 1 and 20, how many numbers are there? 20, right? You don't say 19. Right? You need to add the first number. Okay, so the number of terms here is 50 over 2. First term is 51. The last term is 100. Okay, so this one is actually quite useful to know and remember. You will use it again in MF. Okay, so 3775. Okay, part G, part H, I won't go through because it's quite fun to do it yourself. You have to think about how to do it. Okay, can I move on? Okay. Now the actual like fun part, let me show you where it is the ones at the back. Okay, 23. Okay, these kinds of questions, they demand you to be able to observe the patterns rather than using formulas. Okay, so let me show you what I mean by this, right? The first 4 terms in the sequence are given below. T1, T2, T3, T4. Find T5. Most students can do this. Okay. So T5 is, see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So T5 is 5 squared. 2, 4, 6, 8. Then this one is 10. Then evaluate. 5 squared plus 10 is 35. Okay. Okay, the top part is part B. Write down an expression in terms of n for the nth term of the sequence. There are 2 kinds of students. Those who know can do it very fast. Okay, those who don't will take some time. Okay, there's no in between one. So this is how I like to visualize it. You go analyze each row and see how the numbers change. Okay, T1 is 1, 2. T2 is 2, 4. T3 is 3, 6. T4 is 4, 8. First step, go and identify the numbers that are changing. Okay, so each row you ask, how did the numbers change? The second question you ask, if you analyze between the first and the second row, second and third row, between 2 consecutive rows, how do the numbers change? Okay, the yellow color column, very simple. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, correct? So when it reaches to the nth term, it will be Tn equals n squared. That's it. Okay, how about the green color column? How is it changing?
I found the pattern is like,
yeah,
the 1 plus 1 give you 2, then 2 plus 2 give you 4, then 3 plus 3 give you 6.
Okay, so how do you write it as the nth term? Like you say,
T n plus n.
Okay, see, this one is the part. So just now you say 2 is 1 plus 1. 4 is 2 plus 2. 6 is 3 plus 3. 8 is 4 plus 4. So when it comes here, it should be
2n.
2n, yeah. That's it. Okay. Okay, then you find the 50th term. This one easy only. We just substitute, 30th term, we just substitute n equals 30. 960. Yeah. I can say these are the kinds of questions that will, like, they tend to come up more frequently. Yeah.
I think this came from my end of year.
Yeah, I know, and things don't change one. O level, the actual O level also they like to come out this kind in the paper two. Yeah. Usually, because I've seen a lot of past year papers. Usually they'll come out one question like this. Very simple one, no context, just ask you for the next two terms, maybe give you 3 marks. Okay, then part B or the second part, they'll come out these kinds of pattern question. Yeah, and they are worth a lot of marks. Yeah, it's usually like that. Okay, and it comes out every year. Okay, another thing that you need to, for Singapore, just Singapore, another chapter that you really need to be good at is the one that you asked me to revise, is graphing. Yeah, that is like confirm come out every year, standard one, won't change one. But straight line graphs a bit rare. Usually they come out the curves. Let's see. Okay, another example. Yeah, jumping around here and there because we don't have much time, so I don't want to do everything. Where's the shape? This one. This one got history. I do with like 10 students, right? 10 cannot solve one. So
Oh,
35.
so I try.
Yeah, you try first. See if you can create history or not.
How long am I supposed to? How long?
Mm,
How much time?
I don't know lah. Like, don't take too long. Because you're just learning, not exam only. I pause the recording first. Okay. Okay, let's move on to one last example. Yeah, this kind also very popular in exam. Okay, I'll just pick one and go through because they're all the same kind of questions. Right? Okay, Linda draws a pattern of dots to form a sequence. Okay, don't rush into the question first. Go and study the pattern. Okay, pattern 1 got 5 dots. Pattern 2 got 7 dots. Pattern 3 got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 dots. No, pattern 2 got 8 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 8 dots. Okay, and I know it's pretty obvious if you do a lot of these questions or you like to skip steps, but how did she get from the first to the second and the second to the third? Right, she added 3 dots on the right. So the next pattern, right, she'll just add like this 1, 2, 3. So the pattern is plus 3, plus 3, plus 3. And this is an arithmetic sequence.
Yes.
Right? I mean, part A is pretty simple already lah. Okay, so pattern 4 would have 11 plus 3. Why I write plus 4 here? 11 plus 3 is 14. Okay, and then pattern 10, maybe you just count on. So 4 is 14. Then use your calculator. Plus 3, plus 3, plus 3. 6 times. I think it's 32. Is it 32? 是3九27, yeah, 32. Okay. So after you study the pattern, you know it's an arithmetic sequence. It'll be quite easy to write down an expression in terms of n for the number of dots found in pattern n. Okay, so the number of dots Tn is T1 plus n minus 1 T. T1 is 5. Your common difference is 3. Okay, and this is 3n plus 2. That's it. And always have the habit of checking if your general formula is correct. Your general term is correct. Okay, you check lor. So T1 is 3 times 1 plus 2. 5. Is it correct? Yes, 5 correct. Okay, then you check T2 is 3 times 2 plus 2. This is 8. Is it correct? Correct. Okay. Check a few, then can already. Okay, especially in exam, always have the habit of checking. Because why? This will carry forward. If your formula wrong, your part C, part D might be wrong also. Okay, math no easy. Okay, and part C, find the number of dots found in pattern 50. Okay, so pattern 50 is n equals 50. I just substitute this in. Okay, which pattern is made out of 233 dots?
Just reverse.
So I let Tn be 233. Yeah, reverse engineer. That's it. Okay. Important to check your working here, huh? Check if the formula is correct. Because if your part B wrong, part C, part D, you spend 5 minutes doing the question and you still get 0.